Yeah, this sometime. Are we gonna cuss in this?
We don't have to. I don't know.
They were scared crapless.
Yeah.
Crapless.
They were scared.
And just like I said, Academy Award winning. Just to one of the they weren't really twins. I guess they were the type of twins that don't
they're
look like
twins, but not identical twins.
Yeah, but one of them just looked like, just like, what am I doing here, Mom? Get me out of this. And then there's a soft spot in my heart for the little cross-eyed boy, being that I'm slightly cross-eyed myself.
He was so cute.
Even with his second-degree burns.
Yeah.
But that's all I got really for Veronica. I really recommend it. It's an hour and 45 minutes. It's a drama horror.
If you're gonna watch this, don't go into the movie thinking, "Oh, it's really scary." Josh Deb said it's really scary because it's not really scary.
There's been some ratings on it that people couldn't watch the whole movie, so they had to turn it off. And it's the scariest movie that they've ever seen. What have you been watching?
I know, because it had some good jumps.
There were some good jump scares, and there's a lot like, "Oh, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen." And then there's a couple of scenes where you're like, "Okay, this is what's gonna happen right here." And that's exactly what happens.
Yeah. And then there's like where you think it's going to happen and it doesn't.
And it kind of draws you out and you're waiting for it and it doesn't happen and something else completely different happens.
You're like, oh, I didn't realize that. But so don't go into the movie thinking that it's one of the scariest movies and then you're sad. You're like, oh, Josh and Deb lied to me because they said it was scary. It's not scary, but it had good jumps.
It was worth our time to watch. That's what I'm saying. That I gave it a 3.5. It's not a perfect, but it's very hard to get a perfect, right?
Yes.
3.5 is not bad.
And I gave it a 4 because I loved the way it was filmed.
And what about the story?
I liked the story too. The story was really good.
And it's also one of those movies that it ends where it starts.
Yes.
And I mean,
I think that's why I said, okay, let me give it a little bit of chance because the way it started and then you're like, oh, so what happened? And then it goes 3 days before or however many days it was before I hit the thing. And so you're like, oh, now I got to see what happened.
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right. So this is our first bucket of popcorn.
Bucket of popcorn.
Bucket of popcorn review. Hopefully we'll do more. Next we have what? We're going to do Flatliners or Jeepers Creepers?
I say Jeepers Creepers.
Okay, next coming up would be Jeepers Creepers 3. All right, so until next time, my name is Josh.
And I'm Deb.
And you're listening to the Bucket of Popcorn podcast. Movie, not just reviews, but we're going to talk about what we like about them. And we don't get paid to do this, so if we say we like a movie, we really do. And if we say we don't like it, we really don't. And if you have a different opinion, that's fine with us. Talk to us online, and sometimes we'll do these live and we'll interact, and maybe you can help us see something different that we don't see, or maybe we can get you to see something, or maybe we'll just agree to disagree.
Or maybe listening to this podcast, and you're like one day thinking, oh, I need to watch a movie, but I don't know what to watch. What did Josh and Deb? Oh, they,
recommendations, or maybe a leprechaun might fly out of my butt
again.
Shh. All right, until next time, this is the Bucket of Popcorn podcast. All the podcast things that I've seen where it says how to do a podcast, they say to make sure you say your name. Repetition is key. Bucket of Popcorn podcast.
Josh and Deb.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Somewhere else. All right, until next time, y'all. Thanks for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody.
Make sure you subscribe on your favorite aggregator, iTunes, podcast, whatever, Pocket Cast for Android users. And you'll hear from us next time, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.